Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor got another shave today, and today we're going to be using Ariana and Evan's Apricity. You like apricots? This is probably for you. It's there's a wild scent of this stuff. Like, obviously, it's apricot. I get vanilla, and I think it's sandalwood. But there's a little bit of everything. I think it's orange, maybe, that's tossed in there. A little bit of, it's like a citrus note along with some other spiciness. Almost like a nutmeg, too. I don't know if it's nutmeg, but it smells kind of like nutmeg. It's how do you put it? Cornucopia of scent. Everything. It's very spicy. Let's put it that way. Then we're using the second use of the London Bridge blade with the Rockwell 6S razor. Nice little combo together. I was like looking at it, it's like, oh yeah, I haven't used that. And the orange goes with the orange color on the label, so that's kind of the reddish orange look today. And then we're gonna follow up. We got some. We do have the splash show. Yes, Justin, I got the splash to go with this. All right. So how's your day going? Mine is, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I got the, it's like I mentioned it a while back, maybe last week. We're been having problems with like AliExpress, losing my package and delivering an empty package of nothingness and saying, hey, you got a package, congratulations. That's not our problem. We delivered it. Yeah, you didn't deliver me crap. So they came back and said, yeah, after my 5-6 times of saying, hey, there's the proof in the video of me not receiving anything. Mailman saying that that's the way the package came to him, and he just delivered an empty package. It's like he's doing his job. Even though when I worked for the Postal Service, if I found a package that was empty or broke open like that, I'd write on it and say, hey, return to sender. Because, yeah. And I also did had the Postal Service do an investigation. This is setting 3. Forgot to mention that. And they come back, well, you got delivered a package. It shows delivered. And he's like, it was empty. Not our problem. So I guess I'll just wash my hands. It's like, I've been screwed by the Postal Service before, too. There was a time where I refused to do any, I just send it by UPS. It may cost a little bit extra, but at least they'll cover it. It's like whenever I send a package out to somebody, I always insure it. Cover my butt. I'm going to wash my hands of AliExpress, be done with them. Complete. It's like the last 2 times, it's like I got screwed by them, so. So, according to them, their standard is, if the seller sends you an empty package with nothing in it, that's good, because all it is that they delivered something to you. They have their little thing saying, hey, customer satisfaction guaranteed. Oh, bull. Bunch of crap. So, I will not do anything with AliExpress ever again. Burn me once, burn me twice, yeah. Burn me 3 times. Done. Oh, heck. Oh, there's that. That chapter is complete. Yeah, I was on eating my breakfast this morning, which was kind of a disaster. Also, I was like, oh, this is the story of my life today. Don't eat it very often, but I get that instant oatmeal crap that you can buy. Put it in a bowl, heat it up for the prescribed amount of time. I turned it on in the microwave and turn around and go get my morning pills all set up, and it goes ding, and I'll open up the door, and it's like there's a big pile of oatmeal laying all over the inside of the microwave. I'm like, my day's not going so good. God. Just cleaned it out too, and it's like from the last disaster. My wife, she likes to make she takes Velveeta cheese and mixes Rotel in it for her snack thing that she has at night sometimes. She put it on for too long and she made a cheese mountain. So we just got done cleaning that mess up, and then I turn around and make a mess of it, and you're like, yeah, you turn your back 1 second and the food attacks. So sometimes life just kicks you in the balls. And I say every time I use this, you gotta thank Sig Solo for the razor. He's the one that gave me this razor. I like it. It's one of my favorites. I like how it works. The plate 3 and the plate 4 are the two that I always like using. Depends on how much growth I got. Right now I think it's a little less than 24 hours. Yeah, I think it's just slightly less. 24 hours of growth. Oh yeah, I really like these London Bridge blades too. Once I found them, used them once, I was like, oh, these are good. These are sharp. I like them. So reminds me, I haven't used my Wisdomets in a while. When's the last time I used my Wisdomets? I have to throw those in rotation again. You ever get in a habit, you're just like, oh, I'm comfortable just using these. A lot of times I just grab my Astras because they're so cheap. Most of the time when I'm shaving off camera, these London Bridge, I used them, was it 2 weeks ago? And it's been sitting off to the side, and I've just been using my Astras for the most part. I just broke them out today. A lot of times I look at them and go, what will go good with those? I don't know about you. Are you a single razor guy? A single blade guy? That's all you have and use? What makes you happy? Yeah, so after my disastrous breakfast of cleanup, I still got it. Probably 3/4 of what I normally had in the bowl. Still left over. Ate that. Yeah, I'm definitely smelling I think it is sandalwood. Smelling it right now. Get that woody scent coming across. Kind of a green vetiver, maybe? Kind of dry. I think it's vetiver. Suddenly popping in there. Yeah, it's like your nose starts picking up different stuff. Clean up the mess on the counter here. Now, if you heard it, but a big old blob of soap just went blah, all over the counter. So yeah, I'm sitting there eating my breakfast on Facebook, and somebody posted a video of a fisher. I was like, what kind of animal is this? I don't know what it is. It's so big. Well, if anybody that grew up in the north country of the wooded area, say Canada, Minnesota, Wisconsin, I think the fishers are also in the northeast. It looked very similar to a pine marten. But it's basically a big giant weasel. You ever seen a mink or a ferret? You know how big those things are. A fisher is huge comparatively. Let's just say they'll hunt down, one of their prime foods they like to eat is snowshoe hare. To them, that's a tasty victual meal, which I understand because I like my snowshoes. But yeah, I used to trap those things too. You may get one or two a year. They're big. Basically using the same set traps as you on mink and stuff. But the neighbor had one as a pet. Got it as a young little baby, raised it as a pet, and it's just like having a ferret. You know, they're just as inquisitive and bouncy and rambunctious, and they got big, their paws are big because they go through snow and everything. They got pawsy traction. And they like to climb up because they climb trees and everything. And you'd go over and they'd climb up on your shoulder and sit up there and just like a perch looking out, and then it'd wrap itself around your neck like a scarf. Fun little pet. They also had a pet skunk too, which is a weasel, which most people are familiar with, you know, because they got their scent glands that are really smelly. Oh yeah. Yeah, they descented it, you know, pull out the vet take out the scent glands on their skunk. And it would cuddle up with you. It was a furry, man, that thing was fluffy. Every once in a while they give it a bath. That was fluff. Yeah, they had got the skunk because, you know, the mother got killed. It was like she had to, on the highway, so along with the rest of the family, and then they had the one that didn't die. It was like just sitting there. Well, they picked it up, and took it back and took it to the vet and had it descented and made a pet out of it on the farm. Now the thing is that skunks, they like to root for grubs. So they would think that the couch and the carpet that they had in the house was ground and they'd try to dig. It's like hunting for grubs. which is kind of cool. Anyway, yes, it's still kind of a wild animal, even though it's been what do you call it? Domesticated. I think I forgot to go up. Down a story about animals and was totally spaced off. I think I went sideways. Yes, my shave went sideways. Yeah, it's smooth now. Yeah, much gooder. Yeah, we have a family of fox that live just across the road. And every once in a while they'll hop over, come across, and visit. We had the family out, my wife's family was over visiting, and you hear them on that, and they come across, the whole family, and they come across the road into the yard while we were sitting there, and it's like, they're like, oh, you know, don't worry about them. They're semi-domesticated. They're still wild animals, but they're used to having people around. Like, during the fair, you know, they have a million neighbors, and they get fed by people. Everyone's like, hey, you got anything over here? You gonna give us some food? Sorry, guys. I have nothing on us right now. I'd give you something, but no, I don't have anything. Well, they just kind of like wander around, look. It's like, okay. Go back. Yeah, I don't really condone beating the wildlife. Just for that whole reason, because then they'll come around with people. But yeah, if I was ever gonna, I always thought about, like, what it'd be like to have a fox. They're high-strung animals, but have one as a pet. That'd be kind of interesting, but. There we go. But my understanding is they're kind of hard to domesticate and train to want to go outside to take a dump. So, yeah, kind of a problem. One thing is, we don't have it's like, I can't remember last time I seen a rabbit around here, because the fox, well, they eat them. All right, come out of there. Oh, a little more. A little more. A little more. There we go. Oh, danging right here. Tad bit right there. Yeah, the scent, man, it smells a lot. It's a lot stronger than the soap is. Mostly because I think the soap is slowly, what do you call it, losing its scent. All right, so that's Apricity. That's the Aftershave Splash. There is a contest still going on, so if you want to go back to one of the previous videos, and that's where you can enter, you go find it, and enter. It's like first weekend of February is when the contest ends. So if you want something from the Razor Company, that's where the, what do you call it, gift certificate will be from, so for the giveaway. All right, so that's Apricity. there you go. So go down the affiliate link down below if you need anything from the razor company. Click on it, and I get a little kickback, and it gets in a giveaway. All right, great shave. Second use of the London Bridge blade with the Rockwell 6S razor. Excellent shave, got the job done. I feel good, nice and smooth. Oh yeah, smells good too. All right, hope you guys like it. Like and subscribe, share with friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.